let's talk about this. All right. So here's the deal. Okay. You see, when you're dating a toxic woman, okay, this is what happens. Okay. This is the disrespect. Okay. This is disrespect. And this is time. Okay. And as the time goes on, the disrespect eventually just goes very, very, very high. Okay. And this is why you have to have, let's put it in purple so you guys know. Okay. You need frame. Okay. And the most important part of frame is holding frame. And the way you hold frame is you kick people out of your life who do not abide by your personal standards. You kick them out and they cannot come back because people do not change. They only get worse and become more who they are. The probability of people who fucking change is very, 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 very low. Okay. So the disrespect starts like this. Okay. It'll start instance one will be like here. And she'll be like, oh, you're stupid. Okay. And then here it'll be like, doesn't reply for 3 days. Okay. Because she's probably cheating on you. Because disrespectful women, they're just fucking pieces of garbage. They cheat, they lie, they do everything they only care about themselves. And that's why they end up by themselves. And you'd be surprised. This is the majority of women out here. Okay. This is a large majority of women. Okay. Doesn't reply for 3 days. Okay. And then here she, maybe she pushes you. Okay. And then here she slaps you. This is like when you see these chicks like beating on guys and hitting them. It started here. And they're predators. Okay. They're psychological predators that are sizing you up 24/7, 365. And then they say, okay, wait a minute. He didn't fucking say anything here. And she's like, you know what? Fuck this guy. This guy's a fucking pussy. Because the reality is, all women want a guy with frame. All women want a guy that's going to tell them, hey, you know what? You're being fucking terrible right now and you need to stop. Okay. You're being a bad person. You are a liar. You are a cheater. You are whatever. Okay. But nobody checks these chicks because they all want pussy. So thirsty. Such highest forms of simp. That's why this fucking title of this episode is Simp Boyfriend Has No Frame and Girlfriend Freaks Out. Okay. This is what happens. It escalates. Okay. And then what this does is her bad behavior here, this emboldens other women when they see it. These women are in group chats. These women are sharing your text messages. They are talking about you. They are Googling you. Bro, I didn't like, it's kind of sucks that I'm rich now because like it's harder for me to find a decent woman because so many of these bitches Google me. So many of these bitches start fucking looking into everything that I do, screenshotting my Instagram. Every little thing that I put down is there's like a fucking hyper analyzation of it done. And it's like, thank God I have rock solid frame and rock solid game because I'm dishing out red cards like whatever. Like, nope, ejected from the game. Sorry, bitch, you're out. Peace, sayonara, peace, sayonara, peace, sayonara. Okay. Yeah, and Thaddeus Walker Brown, proud of you because he says something great here. He says, oh, God. He says, it's linear graph right now, but I do believe it becomes more exponential with time. Absolutely it does. But it peaks like here. That's what it'll peak like right here. And then because the thing is, another thing is this, these chicks right here, they crave masculinity the most. They need guidance the most. They're so lost. And that's where they're like, why don't you be a man? Why don't you fucking be a man? They're trying to tell you what they want, but they don't know how to do it. But the reality of this is here, okay? You have to have your personal standards, okay? And you can issue, it typically goes like this. It's up to you, but you can do warning, 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 cut. That's it. That's typically a good one. You warn them once, you warn them twice. Okay, clearly not changing. Peace. You got to go. Okay. But so many guys don't even give them a warning. Don't even do it. You know what they do? They reenact their fucking broken childhood with their mommy and daddy. And what they do, instead of cutting them off, because it's warning, and then now you got to cut them off, right? What they do is they say, then they start arguing, oh, why are you like this? You'll never change. Why are you like this? Oh my God, you're just so terrible. Blah, 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 blah. And they just bitch and like, why don't you change? You need to change. You need to change because they were raised in a bad household where they had to fight with their mother and father to get love. So they think the only way to get what you need is to fight for it. They think like, oh, I just got to fight with this girl and then she'll finally give me what I need because they're reenacting their childhood. Okay. But reality is a broken woman is a broken woman, and that's a broken woman. So a broken woman has to be cast out from any kind of relationship because she's fundamentally ruined. Okay. And guys, you have to understand so many of these chicks are ruined. Okay. You know why they're ruined too? Because the average chick has fucking 20 to 30 bodies, just 50 bodies by the time she's fucking, 27, 28. Sorry, ladies, but